Hyperion Tempo Brooks running. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Cue Telecine 3. Yes. Welcome. My name is Donato and welcome back to my channel. So what shoe have you got today, Donato? Before I go into that, for those of you who are new here, please do subscribe to this channel and give it a thumbs up because it does help tremendously. I'm eternally grateful for that support. Thank you all so much. So yes, where was I? What shoe have we got today, Donato? Oh, wow. Yes, it's the Brooks Hyperion Tempo. Oh man, if you have a need for speed, these are the shoes maybe for you. Let's go into some details. Yes, oh my lord, these, man, I took these out yesterday and I done some quick 1 minute all out sprints with some 2 minutes recovery. I think I've done 6 sets of those, and bearing in mind it's the first time I've been out in these, so I had no idea, but for me these were almost love at first stride. They felt fantastic, they held my foot nicely, similar to the Ricochet 3 that I'd reviewed earlier. There's something about these Brooks, I do have a romance for these because these, not these, but Brooks were the first running shoes that I ran a marathon in, and I had the Brooks Ghost 8. Yeah, I know, long time ago, wasn't it? And so I'm maybe rekindling the romance, who knows? But as soon as I put these on and went out, stepped out the front door, they felt fantastic from the get-go. And maybe it's just me, I don't know, but my caveat, as with all of these shoes that I talk about that I actually use, not just do reviews them, actually running them and strive to do the best I can in them, is that try them for yourself and see how you get on. At the moment, Brooks do, I think it's 90-day. You can go out running in them, and if they're not for you, you can send them back. So that's what I'm taking them up on. Yeah, so yeah, I've paid it with my own hard-earned cash. They haven't reviewed this video beforehand, and I'm not endorsing this in any way. As I say, there's no payments or anything going ahead with this. It's just me talking about them. Pretty straight talking too. Yeah, because if you're unsure what these shoes were for, there's a clue inside here. Speed. Need for speed. Yes, you can go fast in these. And also, just in case you didn't know what shoes you were running in, it tells you the name on the heel there, Hyperion Tempo. Yeah, it also tells you the name on the tongue, Hyperion Tempo. Just in case you didn't, it is in there. Yeah, honest, there it is. Look. Just in case you didn't know. And I've got to say though that the fit and the feel of this is fantastic. Completely different, very different to the Hoka Oni owners that I've been trying out, the Carbon X2. But there's something about the foam, the weight, it all feels just right. And I have to say, the splits I was doing, I was averaging about 3.28 per kilometre. I made the mistake of choosing a section, trying to find a path where I could run for 1 minute without having to cross a road or a path or drives, people's driveways. It was pretty tough for where I am, especially for going out hard for 1 minute. But I found a section, but unfortunately it was slightly uphill, and then when I turned around a bend I was running into the wind, so not very good planning, but still managing 3.28 kilometre pace for the minute averaging. I think I was doing, you know, once I got out and got moving, I was doing like sub 3 minute kilometres, so I was flying. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. This does give you, as it says there, speed. But for me, there's so many factors that give you the speed, I believe. One is the fit. It fits fantastic. It fits my foot perfectly, true to size. Size 10. I've been using size 10s for that. So it allows, you know, you do the old thumb mark to your big toe, allowing the space in there. Hopefully that's pretty straightforward for you guys. I'd love to hear in your comments below what do you look for in terms of how it fits. But for me, my toe reaches, so there's a thumb gap right there, fits perfectly, holds the foot, and similar to the Ricochet 3, there's a hold here, not as much as grippy and substance inside here, but enough for me, and that helps it to be light and, dare I say, fluffy. I nearly called this sponge, yeah, because it's a bit like SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, in a nice way. Foam. The foam here is fantastic. Whatever it's called, you know, it says DNA Flash. Yeah, well, I am the Flash, so obviously it's made for me, yeah? So it's DNA Flash foam. Whatever the foam is, it works. But the third crucial factor, so you've got the fit, the foam, it's the sole, man. Because if you ain't got sole, hey, you know, the sole here, this is beautiful rubber traction here. And at no point while I was running it flat out did I feel, and it was a bit drizzly, did I feel I had my raincoat on. I know, again, not very good planning, but hey, the weather is the weather. Gripping fantastic. And as you can see, there's rubber here on the midfoot, forefoot, and a little bit on the heel. And for me, I'm a midfoot striker, and it's hard to believe. I mean, I'm looking at this and it still looks brand new, even though I'd been out on that run. But the grip is fantastic. So those are the three factors that I believe that makes this a winner. Is it a winner for you? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you tried the Brooks Hyperion Tempo? I think this is pitched as the training buddy to, my guess is the carbon plated version, which I'm guessing is the Hyperion Elite. I've not looked this up, haven't researched it, because the cost of some of these shoes are a bit outside of my budget really. So, but for me, similar to the Ricochet 3, and it's here, yeah, just so you can see the Ricochet 3. So you can see immediately when you do the comparison, one is aimed more as a bit more solid comfort run, and this one definitely lighter for speed. In terms of putting in lots and lots of miles in, I'm guessing you could do it in both really, depending on what your preferences are. What gives you more protection? What makes you feel better? Does that kind of foam protect your foot more than this type of foam? Who knows? Try them out and see how you get on. But in case you wanted, they tell you that one's speed and this one is energize. I'd like to energize my speed. Can I combine the two? I'll put that back over there. Back to the Hyperion Tempo. It is a fantastic shoe. I love the design, how it's made to fit my foot. Yes, I'll put my teeth back in. I think it's a great shoe. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some more sprints, tempo runs and all that type of stuff in this, and maybe even some easier runs. I know cardinal sin of using speed shoes for tempo runs, hey, but back in the day we always used to have just the one shoe, didn't we, as a beginner, novice, intermediate. We never had a quiver of running shoes, did we? A collection. But once you get into elite status, sub-elite, I'd heard the word sub-elite. I don't know what a sub-elite is, but I'm guessing I'm probably into that arena. Is that having a couple of shoes or 3 shoes, rotating 3, if you're doing high mileage each week, fantastic. But if you're just out running 3 times a week, doing basic training, fitness, whether it be for marathon endurance, that's all I was doing for my first marathon, 3 runs a week. I think 1 pair of shoes is plenty. If this is the one for you, fantastic. If the Ricochet is the one for you, even better. I don't think the carbon plated ones are ones designed for running out for 3 times a week on the same shoes. So for a beginner, I don't know, would I have this for someone who's a beginner runner? Possibly not, because I think there's so many factors in this where as a beginner runner you might want more support and whatever. And I do believe, obviously now having been running it's coming on to 6 years, I've built up the strength and stability where I can cope with lighter shoes and doing that. But do I need these? I don't know. But as a all-round, for me, at the level I'm at, I would definitely rate these shoes, and they are fantastic. I love the colour scheme, colour codes. You know, really the colour doesn't impact in terms of how you're going to perform, or does it? Maybe Dr. Sammy Chu has something to say about that. But that's all I have to say about the Brooks Hyperion Tempo. I love it. If I was to give it out of 10, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. They are fantastic shoes. Love them. And I'm so looking forward to putting on some more miles on these and keep you updated how I get on. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the time you take to come back and forth looking at my channel and looking at the videos. and I look forward to seeing you maybe at one of the live shows, or maybe even at the next video. Thank you all so much. Take care. Love you all. Stay safe. Bye bye bye.